Okay, so the first question from the homework 10I. Brian and Yasmin are standing on opposite sides of a tree. Brian measured the angle of elevation to the tree with a clinometer held at height 1.4 meters above the horizontal. Brian's 12 meters away and the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Yasmin is 24 meters away. She says the angle must be 15 degrees because she's twice as far away. She holds the clinometer at a height of 1.4 meters as well. Is she correct? Well, no. She's not correct, okay? You could say here, we've got tan 30 is h over 12. Now, I don't know what this angle is here. Let's call it angle A. Tan of angle A is going to be h over 24. So the tan of the angle is a half. But the angle itself will not be a half. Okay? Tan of the angle will be a half. Now, if you want, you can find the height here from part 1. Multiply across by 12. 12 times tan 30. Sorry, get my calculator. Put it back in degrees. 12 times tan 30 is 4 root 3, which is 6.92. It wants it 2 decimal places for part 2. That's 6.93 meters. You then have to add the 1.4 meters that they're holding it above. So we're getting 8.33 meters above. Okay. If I take h here to be 6.93, you can see here the tan A is h 6.93 over 24 from up here. And then if I do the inverse tan of 6.93 over 24 to get the angle A, you're going to find it's not going to be 15 degrees. So shift and tan 6.93 over 24, and it's 16 degrees. Okay, so it's not if tan halves, the angle doesn't halve. Okay. Question 13 then. Okay. A boat sails due east the base A of a 30-meter high lighthouse. AD at the point B, the angle of elevation is 68 degrees. 10 seconds later, the boat is at sea and the angle of depression from the top of the lighthouse is 33. Find BC. Okay. So here's a diagram. Apologies, I got rubbed out a little bit. So we have this triangle first. Okay. And we can use this triangle to work out the length AB. Okay. So to find out AB, I'll call it X. Okay. It's tan. I'm going to be using tan. So tan of 68 equals opposite over adjacent. Multiply across by X. And then divide across by tan 68. So 30 divided by tan 68 is 12.12 meters. So that's A to B. Now, to find B to C, if I take the larger triangle, so I'm basically taking this triangle now. Well, because this is 33 degrees, that means this is 33 degrees because it's an alternate angle, okay, because that line is parallel to this line. And now I've got 33 and 30, and I've got the whole of AC though. I can't just work out BC. I've got the whole of AC. So I'm going to find AC, and I'm going to take X away from it, and that'll give me BC. Okay, so tan 33 equals 30 over AC. Multiply across by AC times tan 33 equals 30. So A to C is 30 divided by tan 33. 30 divided by tan 33 is 46.195, so 20. Okay, so then to find B to C, I'm going to take away, so the whole thing is 46.20, B to C is 12.2, so we have 46.20, take away the 12.12. And I get 34.08 meters. Okay, now this question 14. 6 times tan A equals 8. Now we know that tan A should be a fraction. So if I divide across by 6 here, I'm going to get tan A equals 8 over 6. Okay. It asks me to construct angle A. What it means by that is just draw a little right angle triangle. Now, and label one of the angles A. 8 over 6 is opposite over adjacent. So 8 and 6. That's what it asks me to do for angle A. Find cosine and sine A. I need to know what the hypotenuse is. So how do I find H? Well, I'm going to do H squared equals 6 squared plus 8 squared. 36 plus 84. So 120. So 6 squared plus 8 squared. Where am I getting? 64, not 84. Sorry. Is 100. So H is root 100, which is 10. So this is 10. So now to find sine A, it's opposite over hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse is 10, so that's 4/5. And cosine A is 6 over 10, which simplifies to 3/5. Now you could have simplified this down to 4/3, and this could be 4 and this could be 3, in which case you would have got 5 here, and that's the same result. Okay, so 15 is the exact same question, so have a go again now with 15 without looking at the video. Pause the video and go and do 15. Okay, but if I construct it, 3, 4, Pythagoras' theorem, 9 plus 16, which is 25, so H is root 25, which is 5. Okay, so that's now 5. So sine A is 3 over 5, and cosine A is 4 over 5. Okay, and I think that has come up in the past paper once. Okay, so when we're doing past papers on, we'll say Tuesday, we'll have a look at those. Okay, so on to the next video now to look at the examples.